Ever found yourself a little lost in a new city, maybe somewhere like Helsinki? Well, by the end of this, you're going to have the basic tools you need to ask for and understand directions in Finnish. Sound good? Okay, let's dive right in.
So, let's set the scene. Imagine this with me. We've just landed, and we need to find our way to the airport. That's our mission for this explainer, to learn the exact Finnish phrases we'll need to get there. Let's break it down, piece by piece.
All right, so our mission is the airport. And to get there, we've got to learn the very first building block for navigating. Okay, our very first word is suoraan. It just means straight. Let's try to say it together, okay? It's pronounced suoraan, kind of like the English word swore and then ron. Suoraan. Say it with me. Suoraan. Perfect. That's our first key component.
All right, pop quiz time. You might already know that Minä haluan mennä means I want to go. So how would you use our new word to say I want to go straight? Take a second to think about it.
And there it is. Minä haluan mennä suoraan. See that? You've just taken your first building block and created a whole super useful sentence. Nicely done.
Okay, so we're learning the basic turns. Because, going straight is great. But life, and most cities, are full of turns. So now we need the essentials, left and right.
Okay, here are our next two key pieces. On one side, we have to the left, which is vasemmalle. Let's sound that out. Vasemmalle. And on the other side, to the right, is oikealle. That one's oikealle. Go, Ed, say them both a couple of times. Vasemmalle, oikealle.
All right, let's test it out. Quick memory check. How do you say to the right?
Yep, that's it. Oikealle. Perfect. And what about its opposite? How do we say to the left? You got it. Vasemmalle. Awesome. So now you have your three core directional tools, right? Straight, left, and right. We're building a real toolkit here. Up next, we're expressing what you must do. Let's add some urgency. Because, look, it's one thing to say where you want to go, but what if your flight is boarding? You must get there, right? Let's learn how to say that.
And here's the key, minun täytyy. This means I must. This is our must block. It's a really powerful piece that adds that sense of necessity to whatever we're saying.
Okay, let's combine these right away. How would you say I must go to the left? Think about the pieces we have.
Minun täytyy mennä vasemmalle. Did you get it? See how perfectly those pieces just snap together? I must go to the left. It's so logical once you see the pattern.
All right, next up, going there. Now this gets into a really cool but super important detail in Finnish. We're talking about the difference between a location and a destination. Okay, check this out. Tuolla means there, but it's for a static location, like a pin on a map. Se on tuolla. It is there. But when you're actually moving toward that pin, you use tuonne. It means to there. So I want to go there becomes minä haluan mennä tuonne. That little NN ending is your clue. It signals movement, a destination. Kind of neat, right?
So, let's put that new rule to the test. Using our destination word, because we're talking about movement, how would you say, I must go there now?
Minun täytyy mennä tuonne nyt.
Yes, you used tuonne because it's a destination. That's honestly a tricky little grammar point, and you just nailed it. Great job.
Okay, here we go. The grand finale. We're building Finnish sentences by putting all the blocks together. This is where everything we've learned comes together into one big, useful question.
So let's look at how we construct this question. It looks like a lot, but trust me, it's just our building blocks. Step 1, we start with the question form, onko se, which means is it. Step 2, we add mahdollista for possible. Step 3, we slot in our action, mennä, to go. Step 4, we add our direction, oikealle, to the right. And finally, step 5, we add the location, täällä, which means here. See, we're just stacking our blocks. All right, that's the recipe. Now for your final mission. Put all those pieces together. How do you ask the question, is it possible to go to the right here?
Onko se mahdollista mennä oikealle täällä? Yes, that's it. Fantastic job. You just built a complete, pretty complex question from scratch using all the pieces we learned. Mission accomplished.
And really, that's the whole point, isn't it?
You're not just memorizing random phrases. You're actually learning how the system works, how the pieces fit together so you can start building your own sentences. You're building the language naturally. So now that you've got these tools, what's next for you?